Iran Air Flight 655, 1988, 290 fatalities. On July 3, 1988, Iran Air Flight 655 was mistakenly shot down by a U.S. Navy cruiser over the Persian Gulf. All 290 passengers and crew were killed. The incident remains one of the most controversial aviation tragedies in modern history. Malaysia Airlines Flight MH17, 2014, 298 fatalities. On July 17, 2014, Malaysia Airlines Flight MH17 was shot down over eastern Ukraine while flying from Amsterdam to Kuala Lumpur. All 298 people on board were killed. The tragedy led to major international investigations and changes in flight routing over conflict zones. Pan Am Flight 103, 1988, 270 fatalities. On December 21, 1988, Pan Am Flight 103 exploded over Lockerbie, Scotland, due to a bomb hidden in luggage. 259 people on board and 11 on the ground were killed. The disaster had a profound impact on aviation security worldwide. American Airlines Flight 191, 1979, 273 fatalities. In May 1979, Flight 191 lost an engine during takeoff from Chicago O'Hare Airport. The damage caused loss of control, and the DC-10 crashed moments later. It remains the deadliest aviation accident in U.S. history. Saudi Arabian Airlines Flight 163, 1980, 301 fatalities. In 1980, a fire broke out shortly after takeoff aboard Flight 163. The aircraft successfully returned to Riyadh, but evacuation was fatally delayed. All 301 passengers and crew died due to smoke inhalation. The tragedy changed emergency evacuation procedures worldwide. Air India Flight 182, 1985, 329 fatalities. On June 23, 1985, Air India Flight 182 exploded mid-air over the Atlantic Ocean due to a bomb placed in the cargo hold. All 329 people aboard were killed. It remains one of the deadliest acts of aviation terrorism in history. Turkish Airlines Flight 981, 1974, France, 346 fatalities. On March 3, 1974, Turkish Airlines Flight 981 crashed shortly after takeoff from Paris due to a cargo door design flaw that caused explosive decompression. The DC-10 lost control and crashed into a forest. All 346 people on board were killed. The accident forced significant redesigns in aircraft cargo systems. Charkhi-Dadri mid-air collision, 1996, India, 349 fatalities. On November 12, 1996, a Saudi Arabian Airlines Boeing 747 collided mid-air with a Kazakhstan Airlines Ilyushin IL-76 near Charkhi-Dadri, India. The crash occurred due to altitude deviation and language misunderstandings between pilots and air traffic control. All 349 people aboard both aircraft were killed. The disaster accelerated the global adoption of collision avoidance systems. Japan Airlines Flight 123, 1985, Japan, 520 fatalities. On August 12, 1985, Japan Airlines Flight 123 suffered catastrophic structural failure after an improperly repaired rear pressure bulkhead ruptured. The Boeing 747 lost hydraulic systems and became nearly uncontrollable. The aircraft crashed into Mount Takamagahara 32 minutes later. Of the 524 people on board, 520 were killed. It remains the deadliest single aircraft accident in history. Tenerife Airport Disaster, 1977, Spain, 583 fatalities. On March 27, 1977, two Boeing 747 aircraft, operated by KLM and Pan Am, collided on the runway at Los Rodeos Airport in Tenerife. Due to heavy fog, miscommunication between pilots and air traffic control, and confusion about takeoff clearance, one aircraft began its takeoff roll while the other was still on the runway. The collision killed 583 people, making it the deadliest accident in aviation history.